No Goldie out there in that bit of a hit out. Do we read anything into that?
No, he's had the highest workload of any player on our list so far this year. So we thought with a 9-day break, it's a good opportunity to give him a lighter day. So he completed our warm up, and that was it for him today. And we're getting ready for Sunday.
Hamish McIntosh was out there. How's he tracking at the moment? He had pulled out at the weekend, I understand.
Yeah, look, often it happens when you've been out for a long time and you have your 3 or 4 weeks back, and then you get a little bit sore from that. So we've just taken an ultra cautious approach with Hamish, and he'll be. Look, whether he plays this week or not, we've got to be really sure. But he looks to be training really well, so if he's okay, we'll play him. But if not, we'll be cautious and make sure we get him through the rest of the year.
Dean Laidley last night on AFL 360 on Fox Sports made a few interesting comments. What did you read into those?
Well, the question's been asked about Hamish and answered. I mean, he's a contracted player. I mean, we're saying he's a required player because we've contracted him in 2013. So we don't take those decisions lightly. We're not only talking about keeping him, we've put our money where our mouth is, and we've contracted him out to that period of time. So he's a North Melbourne player, and he will be unless Hamish or his management come to us and tell us otherwise. But the fact is, he's contracted with us till 2013. That's be all and end all.
Is there any concerns? I mean, raised some concerns about his body. Are you fully satisfied with the way he's holding up?
Beyond me how anyone outside of this football club would know how Hamish's body is. Have a look for yourself out there. He's training quite well, so we're pretty confident he'll be okay.
Lindsay Thomas this week, Brad. Will he come back into the side?
He's a really good chance. I mean, we'll finalise our team this afternoon, but I haven't seen a better VFL performance in all my time in footy. So it was a complete game. Not just the goals he kicked, but the way he defended, the pressure he put on. He really was the main reason North Ballarat got over the line, I thought. So, he'll come back into the side, and we've been really happy with his attitude the last 3 weeks, and we're convinced he's going to come back and have a really good impact at senior level.
He's kicking for goal. He's sort of much more confident in that now with it 3 weeks out, is he?
Yeah, well, 9-3 does that.
Yeah.
And the 2 set shots he missed, one hit the post and one was a pretty long shot from the boundary that went over the top of the goal post. So, look, he kicked the ball really well on the weekend. He's still got, to stand up in some high pressure situations in AFL games. So, but we're really confident the steps we've taken and the steps he's taken to improve that area will hold him in good stead this weekend. But he's still yet to prove that he can do it on a consistent basis after this little poor patch that he's been through.
I understand it was like almost blowing a Ballarat gale and very tight. So to be said, there was a fair bit of pressure anyway. The game was so tight. Yeah,
no, look, and it was a really important game for North Ballarat against Williamstown too. So it was the game was in the balance all game, and every shot he had some really tough shots and in high pressure situations. So, but we know there's nothing like the pressure of an AFL game. So, all the things he's been working on, we'll see how that holds up. In a really important game for us on Sunday.
Right, top 4 sides have finished on the block. We know that. What do you take? And you've got another one coming this weekend. What do you take out of the game at the weekend when you played Carlton? You matched them up really well through the course of it. Does it give you more heart going into this game against Hawthorn?
I'm not sure it gives us more heart. I mean, the performance on the weekend was less than acceptable from our point of view. We thought we had a really good opportunity to win the game. We let ourselves down with our ball use. I mean, Carlton were terrific. They're in the top 4 for a reason. But we were disappointed with the performance. We think we're capable of a lot better than that, and that's what we're focusing on. I mean, the opposition's the opposition, but if we play to our potential, then we think we can challenge most sides. But on Friday night against Carlton, we didn't play to our potential, so that disappointed us, and we're looking forward to turning that round against another good opposition. But it's not so much what they do, it's more at this stage what we do.
You spoke about last week about fatiguing the players, back-to-back breaks and these 16 weeks in a row and all that sort of stuff. Do you feel like having a 9-day break now, the guys have been able to freshen up a bit? Yeah,
it makes a really big difference. I mean, it's been 6 days since we played now, and this is our first decent session. We've had some sessions before this, but they've been very light. So the players are feeling rejuvenated, and I think they'll be cherry ripe on Sunday. We've needed the break, there's no doubt about that. But we've got a really good chance to have a real crack at Hawthorn. Then we've got a bye to freshen up further for a final assault on the last 3 weeks of the season. So we think that the 9-day breaks come at a good time. We can have a really good crack at Hawthorn, have a crack at the last 3 weeks of our season, and then see where that leaves us.
The win down there last year, that helps with the confidence. That's a boost.
I don't think previous history matters too much, to be honest. I mean, I think other people focus on more on that than we do. You know, we know we're capable of getting the job done, but the game was 18 months ago now, so you know, we think that's largely irrelevant. But you know, we think if we play our best, we can give them a really good run for their money.
It's a Tasmanian derby of sorts, I suppose. What about this game at the weekend? Does it become, I guess, a bit of a shop window for the club to show the winners with the games at Hobart looming?
Oh, it's good to get down there because I think the really important thing for the people of Tasmania, and in particular the south of Tasmania, is that we're not going to be coming down there next year just to play our 2 games and fly back to Melbourne as quickly as possible. You know, we're really looking to embrace the people of South Hobart, and you know, we think it's going to be a fantastic opportunity for them to see live footy, and you know, we think North Melbourne should be their club because we're going to embrace them, and we really hope that you know, they embrace us too.
Just, I suppose, the Phil Davis situation this week. Did that surprise you that, I suppose, Great Western Sydney could approach a player during the season? Is that to your understanding?
Yeah, I didn't. Look, I think it's a really delicate one. You know, I think we all. It's a strange situation when a player walks out of his club without an agreement with another club. So, you know, I think the AFL have got a delicate situation on their hands there. You know, it's a very interesting situation, and it's unique because we've got expansion clubs. The important thing is that the whole competition have embraced the AFL's expansion. Now, with that's going to come a certain degree of pain. No one's saying this process is easy. It's complicated and it's complex. You know, and most clubs are going to feel a bit of pain for it in the short term, but the other thing is all clubs get compensated if they lose players to GWS, so it's not just, you know, you lose a player for nothing. You do get good compensation. I think in the process of time, you know, we'll see that sometimes the compensation is better than people think it is. So, you know, while it's short-term pain, there can be some long-term gain there too.
Great.
Okay. Cheers. Thanks, guys.